Aspen University, CJ140, Introduction to Criminology. This is Module 7, Discussion Question 1, which states, discuss the profile of the typical computer criminal. Why do you think many computer criminals have similar personality characteristics? My name's Andre Rosedale. I'm the instructor for the course, and if you go into the book, it talks about in Learning Outcomes 4 for the extent of cybercrime, and in my electronic book, it's on page 263. It says, computer security experts have come up with a rough profile of the average hacker. He is a male between the ages of 16 and 25 who lives in the United States. He is a computer user but not a programmer, who hacks with software written by others. His primary motivation is to gain access to websites and computer networks, not to profit financially. And then it goes on to say, unfortunately, not all computer hackers are simply kids trying to get their hand at beating technological challenges. Many are high-tech computer operators using computers to engage in unlawful conduct. And it says, why do you think so many computer criminals have similar personality characteristics? Why do I think they're between the ages of 16 and 25 and they're just trying to get into places that they can? I think they just want to go for the challenge, but maybe they don't have the time to play an extracurricular sport like a beer hockey league, or they don't have time to participate in social clubs, or they don't have the personality to do so. Maybe they were just kind of smart kids that were picked on in high school or are being picked on in high school. They come home, they do what they're supposed to do, and then they, maybe they start on like World of Warcraft or Rift or some other online game, and they start seeing how other people are cheating the game or are profiting from it, and they try to do it as well. There is an interesting, in 2019, August 2019, Capital One, major bank and credit card corporation internationally, was affected by a hacker who got into files and didn't really do much with it. And she did not fit the profile of an average hacker. And I will link below in the description section for this YouTube video. So I am looking forward to your answer with a good APA reference, because they are required in discussion posts for class that I teach. So it's good to have practice and to show where your information is coming from so that I can look at it and maybe learn something or be able to compare it to something else. And I would like you to find, as a response to my post, an example, and not the same example, but the example of something that either fits the rough profile of the average hacker or is something outside it. I'm going to steal another one from you. There was an individual who ended up killing a family member and then himself in Eastern Europe because he was scared by some hackers that wanted him to pay a ransom for him looking at some pornography sites, and he didn't want to live with that shame. So that's an example. Find one recent or one that was major and let me know. I look forward to your response.